John, defeat in your final National Hurling League outing, obviously following up from that defeat against Kilkenny last time out. A flat performance, would that be a fair assessment?
I think that's probably been kind to it, really. Look, it was a very poor performance, really, and just lacked energy, flat as you say, lacked intensity. Yeah, we had a lot of unforced errors. We lacked flow. We lacked patterns to what we were doing. And listen, to be fair to Wexford, they brought the intensity. They were full of energy, full of life. They should have won by a lot more. I don't know how many wides they had, but they had a lot of wides. So yeah, listen, their performance was fully deserving of the result in the night.
What do you put the performance down to, John? Is this something that can just happen at this time of year, or what?
Listen, it's multifactorial. It's a lot of different factors. I think having the 4 weeks in a row, and I'm not looking for excuses. There's no excuse for that performance tonight, but it definitely 4 weeks in a row has been a bit of a challenge to us in terms of the amount of players we had available to us and the amount of injuries we picked up and changes to the team. You name it, one team, 2 days later you have a different team. So listen, it's been frustrating, it's been difficult, and I suppose when you have that many games in a short, in a month, whatever, for 3-4 weeks time, it's hard to get clear water, and you don't get any break then to kind of get your head above water and have a look at the work that needs to be done. So listen, we have that now. We have a month to get ready for the 20th of April. We're going to need every minute of it. We have probably one of our greatest challenges ahead of us, because clearly, a performance of that nature tonight, is not going to put you in a place where you're going to be competitive even in a championship match, let alone successful. So listen, we've a huge body of work to get done. We've a massive challenge ahead of us, and I don't think any of us are in any doubt about that.
You mentioned the late changes, Declan and David Reedy. Are they injuries picked up during the week?
David just got sick during the week, that's all, and can't play when you're after being sick. Declan, his leg was just a bit sore after training on Thursday night, so again, you're not going to go play him when his leg isn't right on Thursday night. So yeah, that was the reason for the 2 late changes there.
In terms of positives, Darragh O'Donovan coming back, and I thought a positive 60-minute performance looked sharp enough.
Yeah, listen, I thought Darragh got through an hour's excellent work, and I think you're right, that is a positive out of tonight. His energy was good, you could see the freshness in him. Delighted that he held up for the hour, and he finished the game strong, came off strong, no issue. So that's a big positive that he can carry into the week ahead.
Mike Casey, though, with the injury, and took his time getting around the field to get off down the tunnel. How is he?
Just a dead leg. We'll have to wait and see how long it'll be, but listen, it's 5 or 6 days, should hopefully see that back in action again, but hopefully it's not too serious. But yeah, dead leg at the same time. So listen, it's better than a hamstring, it's better than a torn calf or a quad.
Any other major injuries, John? You mentioned it's all kind of niggles and bits and pieces.
Niggly
like that.
bits, but there's 2 in, 2 out. It's been a revolving door for the last maybe month, and that's what happens when you have a lot of games like that. And as I said, we're very much looking forward to just a consistent block of training now for the next 4 weeks, where we can actually build towards the first round of the championship, and we're going to need every one of those days, I can tell you that.
John, did you get what you wanted to get out of the league?
Well, certainly not. Did I want a performance like that? Did I want a performance like last week? No. Did I want a performance like the one against Clare? No. So no is the answer to that.
And do you know why?
Well, the performances just haven't been good enough. That's the bottom line. Performances haven't been good enough, and when your performance levels are low, that's what happens here. You lose three of your league matches. So we only had 6, we lost 3. So it's very, very disappointing. We're not at all happy about it. It's been a poor league campaign. We've a lot of work to do, and I don't think there's anybody in that dressing room under any illusions as to the magnitude of the challenge that lies ahead for us.
And when you mentioned the block you have now, is that predominantly injury related, that at least you have control over the rhythm of the next 4 weeks?
We have a certain amount of control over it. The main piece really for us is that to get the lads who are fit into a good solid block of hard training, and the lads that aren't, to get them back on the field as soon as possible. And we're going to have to push that along as fast as we possibly can now, because time has come. You're either going to be ready or not.
Just to clarify for a copy, is Kyle Hayes, that's injury related?
Kyle is returning from injury. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's he had you saw him pull up here a couple of weeks ago with a minor hamstring injury. So he's nearly back into full training. Did a lot of running this week and will be in full training hopefully next week.
How's Cathal O'Neill, John, after last week?
Cathal is doing well. Yeah, Cahill's injury isn't the worst in the world either. Minor hamstring injury, different injury to the one he had earlier in the year, which is a big relief. And he again has done a lot of running this week and will do more next week. So yeah, getting there, but needs to get there as soon as possible.